Well, hello there everybody. In this video, I'll be showing you how to beat Gorumbla from Mario and Luigi Brothership. The first boss in the game, and honestly probably not even that hard of one, but still, the bosses in this game can be a little bit tricky. So I decided, hey, let's just be thorough and cover each of them as they come up. And first up is Gorumbla himself. Now, as far as gear and equipment goes, there's not really any need for preparation, there's not much customization at this point, just put on your best stuff and get ready to fight. The first thing to note are, this boss has two different forms to swap between. He has his starting form, where he's going to either have his arms guarding his face or the top of his head, and in this form he has two attacks. One where he can slam the ground and shoot out shockwaves, or he'll go for a belly slide, and if you land on his head, you actually are able to do counter damage to him, but if you land on his shell, then you don't take any damage, but you also don't deal any damage to him. It's basically you just break even. No big deal. If he does hit you with the slide, then he'll actually have a high chance of inflicting knockdown on the party member he hits, though thankfully at this point they're very likely to just recover almost right away. Now in this form, Gorumbla is more defensive, so you need to pick your offense carefully. If he's guarding the top of his head, you need to go for your hammer attack and smack him in the face. If he's guarding his face, then you need to jump on his head to deal damage. Otherwise, you'll deal 90% reduced damage and ultimately get nothing out of it. When he takes his aggressive stance, that means he's going to start trying to punch you, so you want to jump the first two punches, and then you want to jump when he rears back, as that way you'll be able to land on his head and counter him. His other attack in this form is where he will send a couple of colored blocks into the sky, and they'll either be red or green. Mario needs to hit the red ones, Luigi hits the green. Now, that being said, the timing on this is so generous that it's honestly better off just to hold down A and B for both the bros and have them swing at the same time. You aren't going to be tight on time for this at all. But after that attack is done, he'll actually end up dropping a stone in the background, and that's going to be important for how to deal a lot of damage to this boss.
Leave it to me!
Now, once it gets around to Luigi's turn, after the stone has landed, he will have a Luigi logic moment, and that means Luigi will try to grab the stone and fling it into Gorumbla, who will catch it, and now you have to hit it back with Mario's hammer. Though, the weird thing is, the hammer doesn't have a delay with this hitback, even though it does with other counters, so you might miss it the first time. And if so, don't worry too much, he'll go for the falling block attack again, and after that, the orange stone will fall on the fountain again, and you can just try it again. There's no real penalty here other than you just have to deal with an attack, which might actually be beneficial because that means you clock in a little bit more guaranteed damage. Now, once you execute this hit properly, you're not done, as Luigi also has to follow up and hit with a hammer of his own, and that way you will stun the boss, leaving him open to critical damage, and this gives you a turn with each of the bros to do a lot more damage to the boss. And that's about all you need to know for this fight. He doesn't really have anything else crazy up his sleeve, it's just that now he'll be swapping between both the offensive and defensive forms as the fight goes on until he runs out of HP. Honestly, it's actually a pretty high chance that once he gets back to dropping blocks on you, that you might just kill him with the counter damage, because that's a good way to get some extra damage off against the boss in the first place. Overall, this fight's not too hard, but if you are struggling for one reason or another, maybe you're bad at the action commands, or maybe something else is going on, like you are low leveled, I would just recommend try getting yourself up to level 8, because that will get you to shell rank, and from there you get a bonus that you can choose. In some cases that's an extra accessory slot, or in other cases that just makes your level up stronger. It's up to you though. And that's ultimately how you beat Gorumbla.
Oh yeah. Let's go. yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's go. Leave it to me. Let's go. Oh yeah! Let's go! Mario! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah! Oh yeah!